It is time for another Empties video. So my name's Lauren, and if you're new here, nice to meet you. I'm a beauty blogger and I test a lot of products. So I like to try to use things up completely before I review them unless I really just did not like something. And my Empties videos are just my honest opinion on all of the products I've been testing lately. So let's get into it. Okay, first I'm gonna start with, this is probably one of the best products I have tried this summer. It's the CeraVe Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser. This is new from them and they didn't sell it in America until July. So I actually bought this when I was in Paris in June, and it's not an empty. I didn't use it all up. I actually broke the top off when I was traveling home. But I just figured because the bottle is empty. I just love this one so much. Highly recommend it. It's foaming but super hydrating. It removes your makeup, but it doesn't tighten your skin out. So if you've tried the foaming cleanser and it just was too drying for you, you will love this one. So this cleanser has 3 essential ceramides, like all the CeraVe products, and then it has triglyceride and squalene. It's fragrance free and it is just so good. Everyone I've recommended this to loves it. It's just the best face wash and super affordable. The Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Wash. This is a Sol de Janeiro fragrance dupe. So if you love Sol de Janeiro, try this. I'm not sure if they're still selling it, but when I bought this, there was like racks of this one, a body scrub, and a candle. So it smells amazing if you like that smell. It is very, very sweet. And it lathered really well. It has coconut oil and shea butter. And then they say it has a delightfully salted caramel and pistachio scent. It smells very sweet, but it is really good. It lathered well. My husband loves sweets and he really enjoyed using this too. So it's a good, decent sized body wash. It lasted us for a few months and we liked it. Okay, now a very clean dry shampoo. This is the Primally Pure Dry Shampoo in the light color. And it has arrowroot powder, kaolin clay, cocoa powder, baking soda, essential oils, grapefruit, lavender, and peppermint. And I really wanted to love this, but it left this like white chalky residue on my scalp and it just made my scalp feel and look kind of dirty. So it's not my favorite. I do prefer the spray-on dry shampoos, which sucks because they're just not... They all have butane, it seems, or like benzene or some sort of bad ingredient, but I really wanted to like this and I just didn't. I did just get a bottle of the Viore dry shampoo and it's dark, so I don't know, it's like a brown color. I'm not quite sure if I just got the wrong shade or if that's the only color that they have, but I wore it around and it definitely feels better in my hair than this one, so I will link that one below for you. Everything's going to be linked below, by the way, so if you want to try anything that I like. I'm not gonna link products I don't recommend, but everything will be down below. Okay, the Heritage dry shampoo. This is called Lazy Day. Sulfate-free, phthalate-free, paraben-free, silicone, gluten, aluminum, mineral oil, color-safe, cruelty-free, and vegan. I did a collab with them and I actually really was impressed with this dry shampoo. It does leave a little bit of, it's like a volumizing dry shampoo, so if you don't like having a little bit of residue in your hair, you might not love this one. The only thing I didn't like about this was the fragrance. I just felt like it smelled very cheap. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Not cheap, just not my cup of tea, I guess. I don't know. But I was impressed with it. You can get it at Walmart or from Heritage, and it's an impressive product. It made my hair look amazing. I couldn't get past the smell. But I should also mention I'm very, very sensitive to smells. And another smell I was very sensitive to, this is the Body Drench Quick Tan. It's an instant self tanner and it's a spray. So I got shade medium dark and it really is amazing. I go in my shower and I just spray it on and it's foolproof. It's very, very easy to use. The color's good. I wouldn't say it's like the best self tanner I've ever tried, but the smell kills me. This smells cheap. Just really bad. So, you know. I got this because I saw it on TikTok and I did like the color and the application. It was so easy to apply, but the smell just killed it for me. Okay, a self tanner I really did enjoy. This is from Tanologist. It's their 1 hour express tan. in color Extra Dark. This is a mousse and it works very well. It's a drugstore self-tanner, but it's affordable and it does a great job. I will say it can get a little patchy when it starts to wear off, but most self-tanners do. I just tested, definitely not drugstore. It's the Dolce Glow Lusso. It's $51 for a bottle, but it is incredible. It fades so perfectly that it like puts every other self-tanner I've ever tried to shame. So because I just reviewed that one, I would say this isn't my favorite. But if you want a more affordable self-tanner, this one from Tanologist is really good. I have tried a few other products from Tanologist and I didn't love them. They have this one face self-tanner that smells like the worst self-tan you've ever had. So not every product is a hit with Tanologist, as with most brands, that's normal, but this one I do like. The 1 hour aspect is nice if you're in a really big hurry, but for me, if I'm applying tanner, I'm not going out. I'm not applying it because I'm in a big hurry. So I didn't buy it because it was a 1 hour express. I bought it because it was extra dark and really affordable. And I left it on overnight every time I used it. So I can't speak to that, but I did like it. Okay, self-tanner I did not like is the Tropez Watermelon Infusion Bronzing Mousse. And it smells decent. It's, you know, watermelon-y, but not like super cheap watermelon. But it just didn't work. It didn't give me any color. It stayed very tacky for a very long time. I wore it to bed and I was like stuck to my sheets, which I hate that feeling. I put setting powder on when I apply self-tanner. I apply it on my whole body. I'm gonna link that below because that is a must-have. It's the best and it's talc-free. But it didn't even work for this one. And then I woke up the next day and I didn't really look any darker. So I would not recommend this one. I love summer because I test all my tanners. All right, the Tata Harper Mask Floral Hydratant. This is a calming, hydrating floral mask. I never liked the fragrance of this, but it is such a beautifully formulated product. If you have dry skin and you want to spend a ton of money on a mask, I do like this one. It's too expensive for such a small bottle. This is 1 fluid ounce. It's tiny and the smell was a little overpowering. So I don't think I would repurchase, but if you're looking for a really hydrating, good mask that won't break you out, that is clean, I do like this one. 3 products I do not recommend: the MAELYS B-Flex, B-Flat, and B-FOXY. So the B-FOXY is the inner thigh firming cream, B-Flat is the belly cream, and then B-Flex is the lift and arm cream. B-Flex is purple. So when you apply it, you have to really, really rub it in. Otherwise it's gonna get on your clothes. And it smells really, really bad. Very cheap. Just, I could not get past the smell on this one. But I tested it for 2 months and I did not notice a difference in my arm flabbiness. And then the B-Flat, you apply this to your stomach and it gets really hot. So I feel like this is not a summertime product because if you're already sweating, like it makes you sweat, it makes you have boob sweat, it gets extremely uncomfortable and tingly. I just really didn't like that and I never noticed a difference with that. And then the B-FOXY Inner Thigh Firming Cream, I did enjoy applying this one. It didn't smell the worst out of the 3, but it just didn't make a difference. And these products are kind of pricey, so I would not recommend those. Oh, another tanner. This is the Bondi Sands Pure Self Tan Foaming Water. This has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. It was good. You know, I wouldn't, they call it dark. I wouldn't say it was the darkest tan I've ever worn, but I did use up the bottle, so that says mostly. It comes out as a foam. It's really interesting. So like, if you look at this, it looks like it would squeeze out like a lotion, but it comes out as a foam, and the color was moderate. I wouldn't say it's the best self-tanner I've tried. The Boka Element Toothpaste. This has nanohydroxyapatite and is fluoride free. So I really liked how this one tasted. I got the, is it just called Element? Yeah, so it's mint, cardamom, and green tea. It tasted really good, but it left this coat on my teeth that I just thought was so disgusting. Like, you know when you feel like you need to brush your teeth, especially after a night out and you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, my teeth just feel grungy. That's how I felt with this. almost immediately after I would wash. And a few other people told me the same thing, so I don't recommend this one. Oh my gosh, another self tanner. Okay, Tropez Self Tan Express. I did not like this one either. You know, people swear by this one. This was an advanced 1 hour tan. No, I just gave me no color. I wore this one overnight too, and it truly made no difference. It smelled bad. It was super sticky. Tropez, the only product that I've tried from them that I really genuinely love, it's their watermelon water spray. And I spray it on a brush and then I use that on my hands, and it gives me just a nice natural tan on my hands instead of, you know, how people really always mess up their hands. I feel like it's because they're taking their mitt and they just rub it up like that. And if you want a really good natural looking tan, using a brush and a water tan is going to be your best bet. I will link the tanner I like below, but this one I did not like. Okay, a face wash that I don't recommend. This is from Banila Co. and it's called their Clean It Zero Foam Cleanser. So I just want to clarify, I love the Clean It Zero cleansing balm, but the foam cleanser smells amazing, lathers really well. It's kind of hard to rinse off. It makes your skin feel squeaky, like, you know, but if you get this in your eyes, you're going to hate your life. And apparently when I wash my face, I always get face wash in my eyes. I didn't know that until I tried this one, but every time I tried this, it hurt me so bad. So I do not recommend this one. The CeraVe one does not hurt my eyes. Another face wash I didn't like is from DERMA-E. It's the Vitamin C Gentle Daily Cleansing Paste. It has golden turmeric and ancient rice. And it's not really like a lathering, it's more of an exfoliating cleanser. So it doesn't get all foamy and like makes your skin feel clean. It actually makes your skin feel, you know when you use bar soap and your skin feels like squeaky? Like this was super squeaky. Even Steve, my husband, was like, oh, I really did not like that one. I was super squeaky. So I don't recommend this one. A face wash my husband did love. So if you're trying to get your man into skincare, I have a whole blog post with all of my tips that I will link below. But the MAELYS Deep Cleanse Facial Wash, it smells very manly, and this lasted my husband forever. So it's a little expensive, but I will say he had this probably for 2 years. It's probably well over its due date here, but he liked it and it made him want to wash his face. He uses a little bit, goes a very long way. It gets foamy and I actually tested it this week to finish up the bottle and I liked it too. So it's a good face wash. I think MAELYS is expensive, and if you've watched any of my other Empties videos, I feel like I'm always reviewing MAELYS, and I never really love any of their products. I just think they're overpriced or they have too much added fragrance. But in this case, the added fragrance is very manly, and I do like that one. Okay, Living Proof Full Texturizing Foam. This is a new product from them, I think. They just sent this to me a couple weeks ago. So it adds texture, fullness, and hold. It's a foam mousse, and I applied it to damp hair and then blow dried my hair, and it literally made zero difference except to make my hair feel gross. So I don't recommend this one. It's very hard to add volume to my hair, but there are products that can do it, like Unite. Their Boosta line makes my hair so voluminous. They have a spray, like a liquid spray, and then they also have a hairspray. It will make your hair huge. It will make your hair feel gross, but if you're looking for volume, I recommend those. This one didn't give me anything except make my hair feel gross. A clean body wash I enjoyed. It's from By Rosie Jane, and it's just super expensive. So I don't love that aspect of it. I think this little bottle was $25. It doesn't even say how big it is, but the body wash is nice. It doesn't get super lathery. I don't think I would purchase again, but I did enjoy it while I was using it. I feel like this would be a nice gift for someone, or maybe use it as a hand soap in your bathroom because the bottle is pretty. Otherwise, yeah, I actually am a big fan of By Rosie Jane's perfumes. It's clean perfume. They smell really good and fresh, and they have a lot of different fragrances, but the body wash, I don't think so. I also tried their recent milk that they just came out with. It's like a body lotion milk, so it's more runny lotion, and I didn't love that one either. The bottle was kind of annoying. It's a glass bottle, so it's like, how am I supposed to get this product out? And then you get it out and it just kind of like blubs out, you know, it's just messy. And I didn't feel like it was super hydrating. It was just a very, very lightweight moisturizer. Wasn't my favorite product. Okay, the Redken Bondage High-Bright, Blondage, not Bondage, Blondage High-Bright Shampoo and Conditioner. The conditioner, I did use it up at the same time, surprisingly. It has a pH balanced formula, vitamin C, and 4% brightening care complex, whatever that means. So it's suitable for color treated hair, and I actually really enjoyed these. It's not the best fragrance out there, but it's not the worst. I feel like no one smells better than Unite 7 Seconds. I like this one because it's a clear shampoo, so if you get really oily, this is going to be better for you than a milky shampoo. Like the Unite 7 Seconds shampoo is milky and it's hydrating and it's going to weigh your hair down and make your roots go oily faster. So I would say if you're blonde and you're looking for a product that will just kind of boost your blonde a little bit, it's not purple. It's just a clear shampoo and conditioner. I did enjoy these. Okay, another face wash I did not like. This is from Pietro Simone, and he is from Italy. He just started selling products at the Four Seasons in Nashville. Is it the Four Seasons or the West End? I want to say it's the Four Seasons. And he has some really unique facial techniques that I actually admire them. Like he uses a string to exfoliate, like a special cotton string, and then he uses a lot of massage and gua sha. He's one of the few estheticians that will actually get in your mouth and massage out the buccal fat area. Like he's a cool guy, and I really like the science behind his products. He focuses on clean, like extremely clean, effective products, but this face wash is called the Compulsory Cleanser, and it was just not anything. Like it didn't foam, it wasn't hydrating, it was just kind of like a step before you actually went into use a cleanser that will do something. So I feel like this could be a good morning cleanser, but it's probably really, really expensive. They just gifted it to me. I wouldn't recommend this one, but I do recommend if there's ever a Pietro Simone esthetician, like a trained esthetician in your area, go and try that facial because it's a really cool experience. Okay, Tatcha, the Dewy Serum. This is a hyaluronic acid based serum. It has Hades 3 complex, green tea, rice algae, and hyaluronic acid. So it's plumping and renewing. I just felt like it didn't do anything for my skin. I'm not a huge fan of hyaluronic acid. I kind of think it's a waste, and most products like moisturizers and other products already have it. So you don't need a specific product with hyaluronic acid, and I just felt like this one, most Tatcha products are very overpriced, and I would just skip that one. Okay, a clean dry shampoo. This is from Sense. It's called Refresh, and it's a liquid. You can see that. So you spray it out, it's like a foam, and then you apply it to your hair. And it's annoying to use because it takes a while to dry down. But then when it does dry down, you could feel it in your hair. So you almost have to like go in with a blow dryer and restyle your hair. So I didn't love this dry shampoo. I know other people that do. Actually, Sense products are really good for people with textured hair, like black hair. Sense is great for them. So I don't know if my hair is just not the right texture for their products, but I just find time and time again I'm not very impressed by them. So if you have hair like mine, stick straight, maybe avoid them. But if you have textured hair, I'd say give this one a try. You might really enjoy it. Okay, a vitamin C that I really loved. This is from Ursa Major. It's the Brighten Up Vitamin C Serum. It has Edelweiss and Rosehip. And I really liked it because it also doubles as a moisturizer. So especially in the summer when it's hot and humid and you don't want a ton of moisture on your face, you could use this as 1 or 2 steps in one. And I really loved it. And I haven't used vitamin C in a long time. I was using the ordinary copper peptides just because my skin has been so reactive lately. And so this is the first vitamin C I used in probably a year, and my skin did not freak out. it really enjoyed it. So vitamin C's are antioxidants and they're good for brightening. So an antioxidant is going to protect your skin from the pollution in the air. It's going to protect your cells from getting damaged. So it's good to have in your product lineup, and this one was incredible. The Ordinary Argireline solution. So this product was said to be Botox in a bottle, and my husband didn't even finish it. So I had him testing it because I was getting Botox and I didn't have any wrinkles to test it on, but he has some wrinkles on his forehead. This did nothing for him, and he used a lot of this bottle. So I would say skip this product. Yeah, it's super affordable, but it doesn't really do anything. So if you are struggling with lines, I have my review of the Frownies facial patches coming soon, and then also some other brands that are similar but different that I will be reviewing as well, because I have stopped getting Botox and I definitely have some movement in my forehead now. So I've been testing things, and it's actually been kind of fun to be able to test these anti-wrinkle products. But yeah, so those are coming soon. Okay, Wildlings Facial Gua Sha Empress Tonic. This detoxifies and brightens, and it's a spray, and I just couldn't get into it. I didn't see what the point was. I have the Wildling Gua Sha tool, which I actually do enjoy. I prefer beauty fascia, like facial massage, but the Gua Sha tool is nice, but this spray was just, I don't get the point of the spray. And it smelled really bad. I can't remember if I already said that or not, but it smelled very weird, like very herbal-y. And usually I like herbal, but that's very herbal. Okay, the Lancome Advanced Genifique Night Repairing Night Cream. This was my birthday gift from Ulta, and I didn't want to like it, but I actually did really enjoy this moisturizer. So I don't know if it's clean. I used it when I was traveling in Europe, and I actually really enjoyed this moisturizer. I was not expecting that, and I think Ulta's beauty gifts are so lame. Like the way they did it this year, where every month everyone got a different gift depending on when your birthday was. Some people got like full-size mascaras, and then I got this little sample of a Lancome lotion. But also, actually, if your birthday is coming up and you are on Ulta's, I mean, everyone should be like an Ulta, what's it called? Beauty Insider, but it's not the Beauty Insider, that's Sephora. But go in the beginning of the month to get your birthday gift. It doesn't have to be your birthday yet, but they sell out. So when I went to pick this up, they actually told me that they didn't have any, and then someone came running up from the back and they were like, no, we have one left. So that was nice, but yeah, just something to know. Sephora's beauty gifts are so much better. I got the Way. It was like a whole set of the Way products, and just such a better gift. Okay, and then a clean sunscreen I really enjoy. This is from Thrive. It's the Daily Defense Sunscreen Balm. Super clean. It's SPF 30, 20% zinc oxide, and it's really got very, very basic ingredients. Like, where's the other ingredients on here? I can't find them, but no titanium dioxide. It's just a clean, clear sunscreen. It comes out white, but it blends in really nicely and works well under makeup. It's a really nice product. I want to say it's like around $25, so it's not super expensive, but it's also not super cheap. The Hawaiian Tropics sunscreen. I love this sunscreen, actually. I'm really sad about it. It's a clear spray, weightless hydration, 12-hour moisturization, island botanical scent, SPF 30. And so it's a chemical sunscreen spray, and it's water resistant for 80 minutes. It's a great sunscreen, except it's rated like a 0 on the Yucca app, which is the worst score you could possibly get. So it's just something to be aware of. If you have this anywhere in your house, you might just want to get rid of it. Like this bottle was actually pretty new, and I'm just tossing it because we don't need that kind of stuff in our life, right? Another sunscreen that I used to like, it's not my favorite. They did come out with more colors. Like this one is a couple years old, but it did expire this year, so it did last a long time. But it's the Australian Gold Mineral Lotion Non-Greasy, and it's SPF 50. It's tinted, and it's a nice sunscreen, except it's just really dirty. Like on the Yucca app, it does not have a good rating, so I don't recommend this one. 2 products from COOLA. I don't know why I always thought COOLA was cleaner, but definitely not. Like, this is the COOLA Organic SPF 70 Classic Body Sunscreen in Peach Blossom scent. Rubs in really nicely. It's a great sunscreen, but it's a chemical sunscreen, so that's why it rubs in so well. I've tried their organic mineral sunscreen and it doesn't really blend in very well. It's probably cleaner though, but this is just doesn't have a good rating, so I don't recommend that. And then the COOLA Classic Face Mist. This is something you would touch up on top of your makeup, but I just do not like doing that. And this one just gets kind of greasy. I don't recommend it, but it's also not clean. So even though it says 70% organic, it doesn't mean it's clean. And yeah, those are all my empties this time around. So if you guys want to know where I'm testing my products to see if they're clean or toxic, it's the Yucca app. It's spelled Y-U-K-A. Or there's the EWG Skin Deep. It's a website. They don't have as many products as Yucca, but what I like about both of the sites is they explain which ingredients are bad and what's bad about them. So they really just break it down for you. They make it super easy to understand. Not every product out there is on either of these websites, but it's good to check both. The Yucca one I did have to pay for, but it lasts for a year, and I want to say it was like $8 or something. So just a heads up on that. But I'm getting into clean beauty. I saw this thing that women use. It was like, what was it? It was more than 163. For some reason, I feel like it was 163,000, which is absurd. I know it's not that number, but it's a really high number of how many different chemicals we use in our beauty lineup every day. And I'm like, actually, I bet if you start adding up all of them, like look at how long, even on a clean toothpaste, like look how long the ingredient list is. So if every single one of our products has at least 20 ingredients in it, that adds up fast because we're washing our face, we're using toner, using serums or moisturizers, sunscreens, makeup, like that's a lot. Body wash in the shower, toothpaste. I mean, it definitely adds up. So if you start thinking about your products as like how many ingredients are in that, just stuff to start paying attention to. I also saw this other thing that was like, they really sold us a lie on nutrition labels when it was like, it has only 100 calories, but it's like, but how many ingredients does it have? And that's where they get you, is they've trained us to look at the calories and not the ingredients in the food. And so now I feel like people are starting to learn and wake up and pay attention to things like that. But especially being a beauty blogger, I'm trying to be more aware and just, first of all, for myself and my body, I had a miscarriage in January and I just don't want to do that again. I just feel like the average consumer isn't necessarily thinking about ingredients as much as I do. So if I can wake up a few more people, great. But okay, I'll get off my high horse now. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Everything I liked will be linked below, and I will see you next time.